January 21, 2020, disease outbreak news from Wuhan, China. Infectious and deadly nCoV or the novel coronavirus. The biggest question was, how did it all begin? Coronaviruses are zoonotic diseases, meaning they spread to people from animals. In the case of SARS, and likely this Wuhan coronavirus outbreak as well, bats were the original hosts. The bats then infected other animals, which transmitted the virus to humans. Islan Woodward, https://www.businessinsider.com/author/Islan-Woodward, February 4, 2020, 2:34 a.m. https://www.businessinsider.com/wuhan-coronavirus-chinese-wet-market-photos-2020-1. Then the world turned into chaos. Everybody from across the world is panicking from this phenomenal epidemic, which resorted to hoarding of face masks. Yes, the small medical piece of cloth suddenly has been short, shall I say, across the globe? Maybe no, or maybe it's a yes. Seems there will be a greater percentage of people who will be at risk of contamination with the disease because of face mask shortage and other personal protective equipment. Because of its demand, the price is skyrocketing and the need is being abused. People who should be the first to stockpile these masks are the ones who's living in Wuhan, China, who are infected and who are helping those people who are exposed to the virus. Are we going to resort to stereotyping from the perspective of what kind of country do we belong? Ops, don't get me wrong. It's not only the first world countries who are startled from this worrisome state, all the more from third world countries, particularly in Asia and the Philippines to be exact. Yes, there are also confirmed cases here in the Philippines. According to the Department of Health, there are 3 confirmed cases of the novel coronavirus in the country. Out of 215 patients, a total of 48 already tested negative for the virus. At least 127 test results are still pending as of this posting. Rappler.com. Wherever you go you'll see people wearing face masks, and the worst is, you can't buy any available protective mask in any drugstore. The small piece of cloth which seldomly caught the attention suddenly became in demand, and in one swipe it's gone, tremendously in need. Are we overreacting? For even in this remote province face mask became a necessity. Well, precautionary measures shall be observed at all times, especially so, that we have Chinese visitors here in our peaceful town. Hoping they're not a carrier of that virus. I just wanted to rant about this medical piece of cloth. Because I can't buy even a single piece in the drugstore, for it was hoarded by those people who have hysterical thoughts, and yes, they are overreacting. It was suggested by medical experts that people who should wear most of it are the doctors, the patients, those who have symptoms, those who have coughs and colds, and those who are at risk of respiratory diseases. However, there seems a slight irony of mindsets. They're wearing masks even they don't have the risks of acquiring the disease, yet people who need most of it couldn't have it, especially the children. I saw a mother and daughter waiting for a tricycle along the highway going to school. Take note, the mother is the one who's wearing the mask, but her 6-year-old daughter doesn't have it. Sarcastically ironic, really. Children are more highly susceptible to any viral diseases, and these thoughts make my heart painful when I remember my little son told me, "Ma, I am the only kid in the class who's not wearing a face mask." It keeps my heart bleeds. Good thing when I checked on our medicine kit, there are still pieces left. I'm keeping my thoughts and prayers that this pestilence won't affect our lovely town, since we don't have the medical facilities in our hospitals to protect anyone who would be infected. For the meantime, advice from the DOE and our medical team in the province is to keep ourselves protected by frequent hand washing, refrain from touching nose, eyes and mouth after touching from a hard object, specifically metals, never expose yourselves from crowded places, cover mouth when sneezing or after coughing. Have a sanitizer or alcohol in pockets or bags at all times. It is just so simple. The best remedy is to keep yourself clean and has proper hygiene. Keep calm. Pray that the panacea for any viruses would be discovered soon. Published by Elma Doñez Back, passionate teacher, lifelong learner, intuitive soul, dreamer, advocate, blogger at meaningoflifeandreflections.fb.com. Published 1 Mo in LinkedIn. 2 articles #Corona Panic #Face Masks.